Let me ask you a question. How many of you have a personal brand? Put your hands up by show of hands. Okay. Just for information, that was a trick question. Everybody in this room has a personal brand. Now, what you're doing with that personal brand is the question. And so what my job is this evening is to help you do that, really build your personal brand. So I work with 7, 8, 9-figure brands to help them tell their brand story. I know a thing or two about storytelling and branding, and I actually am the founder and CEO of the #1 media company in the country and the fastest growing in the Caribbean, Lifestyles Digital Media Group. Now, for all of you who did not put up your hand, scan that barcode. It's a 12-minute presentation that I did that talks about that. This slide actually has nothing to do with the presentation. I just want you all to know my wife is fine as fine AF. Now, let's get to the presentation. Who are you? The first part of building your brand is to first define exactly who you are. We think we know who we are, but we are multifaceted beings. So think about your roles, your professions, your passions, and your lifestyle. Now, why does this matter? This matters because who you are resonates with different audiences and different segments. And so you want to clearly define who you are so you can know who you're talking to. And from that exercise, we're going to get our brand pillars. Now, your brand pillars are 3 core themes that you want to be known for. Think about, why do I want people calling me? And to give you guys an example, so my brand is EQ. My core pillars are fitness, business, and real estate. And so if you look at my content, all of my content is around fitness, business, and real estate, sprinkled in with some of my sexy wife. Now, the fact is that because we are so multifaceted, we may have more than 1, 2, or 3 things that we want to share, but everything is not a pillar. You don't need to share every aspect of your life, okay? Think about the value that you want to add and what is the impact that you actually want to have. Because the goal of building your personal brand is to add value at scale. You want to build trust, and you also want to focus on building a proof of concept. Now, your brand creates more opportunities, and so that could be more of opportunities of whatever it is that you want, whether that's clients, collaboration, speaking gigs, or money, right? And so once you would have defined your core pillars, then it's time to post, like my good friend Jonathan was just talking about. And so you want to turn each of these pillars into stories, into insights, and into different types of content that you can share with your audience. Now, you want to avoid things that actually confuse your audience and focus on things that are aligned with your goals. So remember the 3 core pillars? You want to focus on things that align with those. And every piece of content that you post, every post that you make should really speak to your audience. These are the people that you want to reach. These are the people that you want to have an impact on. These are the people that you want to add value to. And one of the best ways that we have found to do this in the industry is called the 7-11-4 framework, which means that it's 7 hours, 11 touch points, and 4 platforms. And so you want to produce enough content that covers those areas, right? And so the platform strategy could kind of look like this. So if you think about Instagram, you can be posting lifestyle and highlights. LinkedIn is thought leadership. YouTube could be podcasts and long-form storytelling. And then a vlog or email newsletter. And of course, trust is built through consistency, not a single post. Reiterating again what Jonathan said. You want to be consistent in the things that you do. And so just to kind of reiterate, 5 steps are, you want to identify all aspects of who you are. You want to define your pillars. You want to create your content angles. You want to clarify. And then once you do all those 5 things, the outcome of that is a complete 360-degree personal brand that connects and converts with the audience. So, if you want more insights like this, I'm growing my personal brand, so please scan that. That goes straight to my Instagram page. Follow me, and let's connect. And thank you again for your time and attention this evening.